Hi, my name is Leonard Julius. I'm the principal of Archbishop Carney Secondary School. I've been the principal here for 7 years. Previous to that, I was a vice principal for 8 years, and previous to that, I taught here for 12 years. Archbishop Carney is a special place for our students because we really try to develop the entire student. Every aspect of their life we try to focus on. We give them options for athletic programs, for fine arts programs, a strong faith environment, as well as service environment as well for our students. So we really try to have everything for all students. I think a lot of what it comes down to is the teaching staff at each school. There are a lot of public schools that are very good, and there are a lot of independent schools that are very good. And I think what separates good schools from maybe not so good schools is the ability and the time and effort that the teaching staff is willing to put into helping the students. So this is often outside of the classroom in tutorials by sponsoring or coaching teams or other activities, and just generally being there for the students every single day. I don't have it right in front of me. I will say that more than 85% of our students go on immediately to university right after graduating. Of the 15% that don't, most of those are because they are taking a year off to earn more money to be able to pay for university and go the following year. So in years past, it probably would have been well over 90%. In the past few years, past number of years, university has just gotten so expensive that students need to find ways to pay for it, and they take a little bit more time to get there, and they're a little bit more willing to take that 1 year to work and try to go there after that. I think the same thing. I think with EduSmart, we know that there are going to be students that are well cared for, and students that are going to be prepared for for all that comes with going to school in a Canadian school after not having going to school in a Canadian school prior to that. So we only work with certain agencies, and we do that because we want to make sure that the ones that we work with, we actually trust. And we trust EduSmart to make sure that those kids are ready when they come to us. I think we always want to improve how we connect with those students and making sure that they get involved. Sometimes when school year starts, there's a student body of almost 700 students. So it's hard for us to make connections with everybody. And I think that's one of the goals that we strive for, not just with Korean students, but with all our students, to make sure that there is a connection made, that they feel like they are a valued part of our school. And I think that's something every school can always improve on. And that would be the one area that I would suggest that we would try to continue to improve.
Hi, my name is Baek, and I'm an international student from Korea. It's been a year since I've been in Archbishop Carney, and although I'm not Catholic, I felt genuinely welcomed and included in this school community. My role in Archbishop Carney is a student where I try to balance out academics and school life and take pride in contributing to everything in positive ways. At first, I was very nervous since I'm not religious and I heard that it was a Catholic school, but ever since I came to Carney, I felt a strong belief in Catholic religion, and I realized that even though you're not baptized, you can believe in God and that God is always next to you no matter what. So I felt a strong connection towards Catholic religion. I was at an international school in my home country. Even though it was an international school, I spoke a lot of my home language, but Carney is a place where they challenge us to try new things, and since English isn't my first language, I really enjoyed spending my daily life talking in English with everyone. I think that coming to Canada by myself was a little bit big of a barrier because I'm still a student, and I feel like this age is the perfect age where you need care from your parents, but I took the risk to move abroad by myself. And I feel like the school teachers, school friends, and especially the teachers from EduSmart, they help you a lot get adjusted to Canada fast. So even though it's only been a year since I've been in Canada, I feel like I've adjusted to Canada very fast, and it's a really good place to have your future in.
My name is Jaden Han, and I'm grade 10 international student from South Korea. I've been attending Archbishop Carney for 1.5 years, and my life in here is truly life-changing experiences. My first impression in Carney was really kind. There were many kind-hearted teachers, and even though I was nervous and scared about my new life in Canada at first, every teachers and friend used the effort to helped me to get familiar in the school. And also, I got many chances to speak in front of my class and have a conversation with my new friends. I think I positively changed because many risks and challenges were really hard for me at the period. But after overcoming it, I thought that I'm getting stronger and I learned how to deal with my problems in my life.
So my name is Jean Yu, and I have been attending Archbishop Carney for about 3 years now. Carney is like my home, and my role as a student is to build personal relationships with my peers and teachers and to make a positive difference in the school community. I would say that the school is very different from other schools because we have teachers that support students one-on-one, and since we have smaller class numbers, you can build personal relationships with your teachers and pursue your academic life thoroughly. So I would say that Vancouver is a very different environment from Korea because it's very less fast-paced and you can go definitely slower. So you don't get a lot of pressure from your teachers and academically, so you can focus on what your true passion is.